Hi, this is Kodo with Kodoan. You can find out more about me at kodoan.com. That's KODOAN.com. And I want to bring you guys another woodworking dollar store deal and fail video. This one is, these are deals, no fails here. Basically, it's these two hammers right here. Yes, you can pick up a hammer for $1. This one cost me $1. This one was $1.50. And it will work just as good as any other finished carpentry old school woodworking hammer. This one, I picked this up at a thrift store for about 10 bucks, and this one was made in the 1890s. You'll notice the straight claw on there. A lot of people think that these straight claw hammers, they didn't have them back in the day. This was made in the 1890s, straight claw hammer. Works great, like it. If I didn't, this is my favorite, I'll get to that in a minute. But if I didn't have that, any of these would work just fine for finished carpentry or fine woodworking. This one I picked up a couple years ago for $4.97 at my local Walmart. Real similar, a nice modern interpretation of this old style one, only 130 years later. This one I picked up in the 1990s. This is a 13-ounce Stanley, and I've used and abused this for finished carpentry and woodworking. Worked out great till about 5 years ago, and then I picked this one up. This one became my favorite. I never liked the curved claw hammer. I don't really even use the claw hammer for finished carpentry, let alone woodworking. But any of these will work just fine. You'll notice that this one is nearly identical to this one. You can pick up hammers like this all day long at just about every dollar store out there. It will last you forever. It will last you your entire woodworking career, and then you pass it off to your kids, grandkids, whatever, for $1. You don't need to spend 200 bucks on a titanium hammer. I mean, $1, and it will last you. That's it. That's all you need. Anything else, and then it's just ego, or you want something fancy to show off. This one was one of those Father's Day gimmicks that didn't sell at my local Walmart, so I saw it on the clearance rack for $1. So I couldn't pass it up. I don't use it. This will probably go to one of my sons at some point, and I won't care if he destroys it. This one I picked up at my local Daiso store here in Southern California. They have a bunch of these Japanese discount stores called Daiso, D-A-I-S-O, Daiso. And this is a very typical Japanese style hammer, and this is probably about 8 ounces, and that works just great for me. It did come with this itty bitty little handle, and I didn't really like that. And it's very typical of the Japanese style to have this delicate handle. And this is great if you're doing metal work, fine metal work like metal carving or metal chasing. You'll start with something like this, and then you'll refine the handle down and refine the hammerhead down until it's a very delicate instrument for metal carving and metal chasing, where you're deforming the metal, not carving it. But I wanted it for more woodworking type applications, so I had some spare bamboo. This is actually bamboo, and some of the bamboo is solid or nearly solid, and others there's just a little bit of a gap in the middle. And this is, I think they call it iron bamboo, and it's very much iron bamboo. I just sanded it down, threw it into the handle. And this one works absolutely great. However, when I was using my Japanese hand planes, or even my Western hand planes, and I'm tapping the iron here or the chip breaker, and I didn't want to smash the end here, and I didn't want to have to switch to a mallet. So I found these chair leg protectors, so it keeps your chair from scuffing up your floor, and I discovered that fits perfectly like that on one end, and I pretty much leave it there. So now the slightly beefier handle makes it more similar to this 13-ounce hammer, but just under, which is for me absolutely perfect. It hits nice and hard, and now I have a mallet when I need a mallet, and a hammer when I need a hammer. This thing absolutely works great. And for those who don't know, some Western hand planes also will require a hammer to adjust, like the Stanley 110. I refurbished this probably 15 years ago, somewhere between 15 and 20 years ago. And this has a little nub right here, so when you want to retract the blade or the iron, or when you want to advance the iron, you can strike it here, so here or here. So for woodworking, if you have a Daiso close to you, I highly recommend this, $1.50. Maybe throwing a different handle on it. And if you don't have it and you just scrounge around, you can probably find a piece of steel like this. This is mild steel. It's probably 1018. Nothing fancy. And if you drill a hole out, make a little mortise there, and then find a piece of wood, a branch, whatever, stick that in, and now you've got, then you would have it for free, a hammer that will be, it might just be your favorite for a free hammer, or $1.50. Hammer for free or hammer for $1.50. So basically, just to let you know that for $1, you can get these all. You can find them on clearance sections. You can find them at dollar stores all the time, and it's pretty much the exact same as a finish hammer, finish carpentry hammer, or woodworking hammer that you'll see for the past 100 years or so. Or if you want to go a slightly different route, I would definitely recommend this style right here. So hope this video helps you guys. If you can, hit like and subscribe, all of that social media stuff. This is Koto with Koto On. You can find out more about me at kotoon.com. Talk to you guys later. Bye.